it was kind of a little bit disappointing because I believe like 40% of the web, 40% of the internet is actually hosted with WordPress. But when you look at the plugins, like you don't see many of the products, and you don't see many AI products, and they are not well done. Some of them are not well done. The ones that I reviewed. But we still have some cool stuff for you.
Hi, my name is Dimitri Benici, and I'm a content creator, agency owner, and AI enthusiast. You're listening to the AI Agents podcast, brought to you by Jotform, and featuring our very own CEO and founder, Ida Tank. This is the show where artificial intelligence meets innovation, productivity, and the tools shaping the future of work. Enjoy the show. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the AI Agents podcast. We're back with two people that love AI and that haven't seen each other in the digital realm in like 2 weeks, it feels like. How you doing, man? You looking tan. You looking good.
Hey, yeah. I took a little trip and, had some fun with the kids. And we are back at looking into AI agents.
Yes, we are. Well, I think obviously time spent with family is always warranted. It always feels good. It's crazy to me. We're finally in summer. We started this in the winter. We're both Mediterranean looking men who just are getting a little bit of a better tan now this time of year. So we appreciate it. We appreciate the summertime for sure. And we appreciate all.
It's like six. Yeah, you just reminded me that this is the kind of, we are in the like 6 month episode or something like that. Like it's been half a year. Can you believe that?
No, I really can't. I was looking at the analytics and I was like, oh crap. I was like, did we start this December 15th ish, which means we're recording this on the June 17th. It's been about 6 months. So thanks to everybody for the support. We really appreciate it. Just amazing response overall. So if you do like this and want to continue to get more episodes like this, please make sure to hit that like button on YouTube. And also don't forget to leave reviews on different platforms like Apple Podcasts and whatnot. It really does a lot to help the algorithm. So yeah, in this episode, we're going to be talking about we are going to mention Jotform in the episode at some point. We all know that, but we're going to talk about WordPress, AI, agents, builders, and more.
Yeah, that's what we did. Like we looked at all the plugins on WordPress and all different builders, like AI builders, to see what kind of tools are available. It was kind of a little bit disappointing because I believe like 40% of the web, 40% of the internet is actually hosted with WordPress. But when you look at the plugins, like you don't see many of the products, and you don't see many AI products. And they are not well done. Some of them are not well done. The ones that I reviewed. But we still have some cool stuff for you.
No, absolutely. I think it's shocking to me that we were talking about this beforehand. Like, what is an AI agent? And the reason we're going to have to parse this out a little bit into different types of things for these tools is there is like agentic capabilities in a lot of these little things, but there maybe can't be called a full-fledged weagent. So that's why we're gonna have to we're gonna go back and forth between agent stuff and then a little bit of builder here and there, because you wouldn't call a builder an agent, really, right? That I just, for the audience, I want to clarify some things here, because maybe they're like, well, this is agents. What would you say a builder is?
Yeah, I mean, for me, an AI agent is an AI that actually works behind the back, that is actually doing stuff for you 24/7. But builders are not really AI agents, but they are kind of similar because they actually build stuff for you anyways. Like they actually you give them we'll give some examples, but you give them a task and then they start building a website for you, and then you give feedback and they improve the website. So it's like, you attend to it. So it's in the gray area, but I think they're still cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like it's so weird because agents, it's like they do actions obviously more so than an LLM. So there is an agentic component I feel like to these builders, so they fit in, and then a lot of the plugins that I'll bring up will have some agentic components too. It's very interesting definitions. You know, these words have meaning, but we don't know what they. And like 5 years, we'll have an accurate estimate of what really was an agent and wasn't. I feel
Yeah,
like.
I mean, think about this. Like, if you, let's say, if you hired an agency to do a website for you, what would
Sure.
happen is they would build the first version for you. That will be a lot of interactions. But after
Hmm.
that, maybe they are still going to maintain that, right? So in this case, the AI builder is like, you're building with the AI builder, but then after that, the AI builder kind of behaves like an agent, and it keeps you up to date, keeps improving your website, maybe keeps track of things.
Programmatic
Yeah, I
stuff.
think
You
I
know.
think that's the gray area. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. All right. Well, let's dive right into it with your first example.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start. So basically, I'm gonna start with WordPress. This is kind of secret, I believe, because there's no like announcement of this, and it says early access. So WordPress actually has this AI website builder, WordPress.com. So as you know, WordPress is this free open source product, and it's hosted in the WordPress.org. But the people who actually like founded WordPress also have a commercial company called WordPress.com, where they actually provide hosting. And on WordPress.com, you cannot find it linked from anywhere, but the URL is WordPress.com/AI dash website dash builder. So you can go to here and you can start using this. I don't think it's launched as a product. Maybe they are beta testing, and I stumbled upon it somewhere. Like someone mentioned it, and then I checked it out and discovered it. So and it seems to be a good product. So it's the basically you have this prompt, build a website for my coffee shop is the example, and basically you enter that, and then it actually, because WordPress.com is also a hosting company, it can build a website and it can host it for you. So that's one great thing about that. And it has some start or free WordPress AI site builder trial today. And yeah, it doesn't mention a lot of things, but you can still do it. So let's try to build a home cleaning service website. So we're gonna try this, and let's see how it works. Yeah, this is the web page created by the WordPress AI agent. It gave it a name, like Deep Clean is the name of the service, and reliable home cleaning services for spotless home. It understood like what I'm trying to do and created this website, and it can even do like created the schedule now button. Um, um, I mean, it's just a design. At this point, it doesn't do anything, but I could always use one of the scheduling appointment plugins and just connect it to here. And as we can see, it created all these texts. It created all these pictures about home cleaning, and yeah, it looks amazing. So our services include standard home clean, deep cleaning, and you can book now, which just takes you back to the page. Yeah, I mean, this is a great way to create a page. And then once you create this page, you can always launch it, or you can further edit it and to customize it even further. And so this was the WordPress. The second one I'm going to talk about is the Hostinger. Hostinger is also another hosting provider. They are also they host like similar to WordPress.com. They host uh, WordPress websites, and they have an AI tool. And in their website, they actually mention it here. Start selling online. Work smarter and create faster with AI. AI writer, quickly and easily craft unique copy for headlines. AI image generator, AI SEO assistant, AI blog generator. There's also an AI builder. This is also not mentioned, but I actually found it here. Yeah. So yeah, let's create a website with Hostinger as well. Maybe I will do a coffee shop, and we are a coffee shop, and we would like to we want what do you want to do? We would like people to find us when they Google. Maybe we are in San Francisco. Google when they Google about San Francisco coffee shops. Okay. So let's see. Create a website. This action will permanently all your current. Okay, so I already created a test one, so it's mentioned it. Yeah, that's fine. Let's change the template, and let's just say create a website. Yeah. So this is the coffee shop website. It created for me. And it's much more beautiful. I can say that if you compare it to the one created by the WordPress, it's much more beautiful. Basically, it's showing all these pictures, perfect blends, VVAR blends, Y black INC, at black INC. It even created this brand for us, and sections are very beautiful sites. So if you are looking for something beautiful, Hostinger actually provides a better beautiful option. But WordPress just came out, so over time it might actually improve this site as well. And this is their shit, this is probably one of the, I'm not sure if this is their own AI agents. Or I'm your personal AI assistant. You can ask me any questions. What can you do for me? I can help you create, edit, manage your website. Okay, so this is actually Ask Cody is like their AI agent that can help you build your website. And let's try something. Let's change. Can you change the brand to, what should be the new brand? To something else? Maybe I just
Well, I mean,
say that. You can change the website brand name, logo, or other brand. It's hosting a website builder. Let me know what you would like to advise.
let's name it poured over.
Change the brand to poured over. Let's see. Change the brand website, poured over, update the site's name and logo, builder setting. Would you like me to help generate a new logo? Yes. Okay, it will generate a logo for me as well. That's cool. So, yeah, I need to update these manually, but it looks like it created a logo for me.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Oh, okay. I'm going to use this to poured over.
Yeah, like coffee.
Poor. Okay, I have to buy credit.
They got to pay for credits. Okay.
It's not free.
Well, we could just
and
use.
I don't have any credits left.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just use it. Yeah, we don't need that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, but it looks good. A lot of fun, beautiful design, and looking great. So yeah, this was Hostinger. Before I go to the next one, do you want to actually take over?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So what I'm going to show you now is it's actually using WordPress, sort of. Are you familiar with Divi?
No, not really.
Okay, so Divi is a builder that's been it's like the most popular builder, I think, in the
Mhm.
WordPress ecosystem. You have Divi, you have like Elementor, and you have Elegant Themes, I think, have been the list. Oh, sorry, well, Divi's by Elegant Themes. So
Mhm.
I'll show you a little bit of a breakdown of this, but essentially what the tool is doing is, before it was the step forward in building WordPress websites because it was your drag and drop builder. And now they've managed to enhance that to take their drag and drop components and turn them into AI builders. And also, not only that, but improving things like text, improving and fine tuning the code base, a lot of really cool stuff. So I'm going to show the demo here. It's really awesome.
Today, we are excited to release Divi AI, a powerful text and image generator built inside of Divi, allowing you to create spectacular images, write fantastic content, and improve your existing website on the fly using artificial intelligence. Divi AI is unique not only because it is conveniently accessible in the Visual Builder. First, let's talk about the Divi AI image generator, which can create unique and stunning images of all types out of thin air. You simply tell Divi about your image, choose a style, and then let the AI get to work. Within a few seconds, Divi AI will create 4 unique images. If you like one, you can generate additional variations to hone in on the perfect result. You can create images in the style of photos, digital art, 3D animation, paintings, drawings, and more. Instead of hunting for the perfect image, you can create it quickly and without leaving the builder.
So as you can see, it's a lot of the built-in things that you saw over there inside of here. So it's got this image generator, which obviously really does help with placing like products and stuff like this. But not only that, usually websites start off with just a bunch of lorem ipsum text.
Working
and
with pre-made Divi
they
AI
can take that and obviously turn it into nice text with your text
can
builder.
also write content with the skill of a professional content creator. Tell Divi what you want to write about, and you'll get back some fantastic results immediately. Since Divi AI is part of Divi, it knows the module and content field you're working with. We also give it information about your website in context from the current page, which helps it generate more intuitive results.
So as you can see, it's pretty common in the sense that, you know, a lot of AI tools are able to do this, but it really works nicely because people who are used to like that builder, which like I said, it is like the most popular one, are kind of able to have that. And then there's quick actions, which I think are pretty cool too for like, because obviously you showed an entire build, but this is sort of like quick building with AI in the component part of it.
Divi AI's content tools come with many quick actions that you can use to refine results and improve existing content.
Yeah.
Automatically translate to different languages, fix spelling and grammatical errors, shorten a paragraph, expand on an idea, change the tone, or tell Divi AI to improve your content automatically.
And then the other components are pretty similar in the sense of like parts of the page, like telling it to generate, and it pretty much just uses the list of tools out there that I mentioned, or that I just mentioned previously. So with this, let me just show you. I think from a pricing standpoint, I don't think it's that expensive actually. I know the nice thing about Divi for a long time is that they offered lifetime pricing for their tool, but I don't think it's the case with Divi AI. I was trying to find the pricing on this, but this is essentially like if you want to take WordPress and soup it up with a builder that's like completely AI oriented, this is just your like layered on capability set. So
this is amazing because like you don't have to hire a designer, you don't have to hire a programmer, you don't have to write a copywriter. Like just in a very quickly you can generate the images you need, and you can always go to one of the LLMs like ChatGPT and then generate the image as well. But in this case, like you can just do that within your website builder, which makes things much easier because all you have to say is like just replace this image with a better image, and then it will just regenerate one. If you don't like it, it will regenerate one as well. So it just makes the iteration so much faster.
Sure.
Especially like when you're writing like a website copy, maybe you just write something quickly and then tell AI to like write a better one, and
Hmm.
just improve things, and it just gives you so much speed when you're creating websites.
Yeah. And there's other tools like this. I'm going to dive into another one later, unless you want to get into yours. Now we can do that. There's a lot of tools like this out there. And I don't know, which one do you want to do? You want to go first or me?
Yeah, you can go go with another
Sure.
one as well. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think this kind of fits in to back an interesting type of theme here. All of the tools that were making it easier for you to make websites without AI, right? Which is drag and drop, essentially rebranded into actually, not only is it drag and drop, but it's also AI enhanced. And this one as well, Elementor, is that other product I was talking about.
Yeah.
From idea to wireframe in minutes is like their new tagline. Copilot, naturally, stuff like this. Let's show you how, very similarly to what you showed, it has the same capability as that first example you gave. So same type of writing capabilities as what you saw before.
Yeah.
Tone, I think matching tone of voice is always very important, so I like that. Let's take a look deeper into this. AI Copilot, predict your next wireframe layout. Oh, so as you can see, it's trying to predict what the rest of your page should look like, and it's giving you options. That's actually pretty smart. So you see, it said like 1, 2, and 3 for potential options. Yeah, when I had WordPress, I used this tool. So, and then you can grab a section.
It's always much easier to improve something as opposed to like coming up with something from scratch.
Yes.
So like if it can create something for you and you can say, hey, I don't like this, just delete this. You can just delete it quickly, or you can just improve it or just keep it, right? It just gives you so many options. Yeah, definitely. Very useful.
Yeah. And as you can see, it gives you a lot of different options for visuals and stuff like that too. I think that's a pretty aesthetic looking section of a web page pretty quick. And then naturally, it has the ability to edit things on a writing standpoint, shows you the HTML that it looks like as well in there. AI for code. Interesting. Oh, okay. You know what? This is something I would have loved when I was originally doing this and was very big into custom CSS. Man, I would have killed to have an AI tool debug my CSS and stuff like that. Yeah, this is pretty convenient. Oh, and then you could just tell it to do it, and then it'll do it. That's great. That's nuts, man. Back in my day, we're both like, back in our day when we were building on WordPress manually, I was writing my own dang WordPress website. Yeah, that's crazy. So any of the different components can be added. It's pretty cool stuff. So Elementor, another great tool that a lot of people use. So if I go to buy now, so as you can see, honestly, these are pretty affordable rates.
Yeah.
And what I think is pretty important for a lot of people to understand the value of these tools, I'd just say, so it says build annually, probably has to be built annually. And the reason they're probably making it so that it has to be built annually is because somebody could just blitz through updating their website with the monthly version and then get the value out of it because of how quickly and effectively it is. So honestly, for $48 though, I mean, you remember, and I remember, the cost for like a developer back in the day to make a nice website was crazy what these people were charging. It was like tens of thousands of dollars if you wanted to get a good website.
Exactly. It's just, and you don't just build a website. You have to keep improving it. You have to keep iterating on it. So definitely it's worth it. It's nothing.
Yeah, it's pretty much like I said, at $48, even if you're paying for the high end on this, I don't see a world in where when we were starting our websites on WordPress, I could have never imagined this. I was like, when I first got into looking into the improvements of website building, even with no drag and drop builders, I was like, oh my God. So it's definitely made some improvements.
So the next one I'm gonna mention is it's gonna surprise you, obviously.
Okay.
Obviously, Jotform's AI agents, Jotform AI agents plugin. So basically, we have AI chatbot for WordPress plugin, and already has we just recently launched it, and already has over 1,000 installations and good ratings. And because it's free, it has all these features. So this is just from AI agents. What's great about just from AI agents is we have all these 10 different channels that you can, once you train your agent, like you can buy a phone number, use it as a phone agent. You can put it as a chatbot on your website, and if you're on WordPress, you can use this free plugin, and it's all free, right? It's all free until you get like 100 conversations per month. So there's no trial, there's no limits, there's no like credit buying like we see on all the other products. It's just if you receive less than 100 conversations per month on your AI chatbot, it's all free and included with all the features. So, and it has all these different channels, the WhatsApp, voice, messenger, agent, the app that people can install on their mobile phones to contact you, contact your AI agent. We just released the Shopify agent, which basically, just like the WordPress, you can install, and even kiosk. So many features just from AI agents, and so you can basically install this plugin. And I installed the plugin. So as you see here, just from AI, once you install the plugin, it just starts showing on your WordPress admin panel like this, just from AI chatbot. And then you can add like a greeting. How are you doing? And you can show this greeting like live preview like this. Basically, it can show here. You can add like a pulsing effect to increase the conversations. You can position on the different side of the page, and you can generate an avatar, or you can just pick one of these here that fits well with your website. And so you can give your agent a name and customize it according to your needs. And you can do all this from the WordPress plugin. But if you want to do more, like you can actually go to Jotform as well, and then log into the same account as you have this. And once you log into your account, basically, right, you can actually customize your agents here, and you'll have more features here. Like you have forms, tools, actions, all kinds of features available if you go to the Jotforms agent builder as well. But some basic stuff is available here, like the colors and stuff like that. Yeah. So, and you can improve your knowledge base here. And that's it. My chatbot is now ready. And it's actually, I actually made it live. We can actually see it here. So yeah, this is AI Agent Podcast blog. I created one using the WordPress.com. And I can ask about about this podcast, learn about this podcast, and it can provide me information so people can communicate with you on your website. So this is your AI agent on your website. This is your chatbot. So this was the first chatbot I looked at. I looked at others as well. Like they, I wasn't impressed with many of them, but one of the good ones is Tidio. Tidio is
Mm-hmm.
a pretty popular product. It has the AI chatbot. Lyro AI agent is their chatbot. Resolve customer requests instantly with AI customer service. It's this is their website. This I want to update my payments, so you can do many of the things just like Jotform AI agents. One platform, so many ways to improve your support. So let's take a look at they also have a plugin, and they have like 100,000 installations. They started out much earlier than just from AI agents, and pretty popular. And let's take a look at so when you actually open it on the agent builder, you can't do anything here. So basically you just open
Yeah.
the panel on their website, and just you click on this, and then you go to their website, and on the website you can activate it. Let me activate this and then disable the Jotform AI agent on the WordPress. Let's see, where do I do that? Here. Basically, I can go to plugins. Okay, I will just do it by just deleting it here. Delete the chatbot. This should make it go away from the website. So we can actually, we already made it live here. So we can take a look at the website and see. So open our website. Yeah, here is the Tidio one. Chat with us. Click on it. Hi there. If you need any assistance, I'm always here. Let's see. What's the podcast about? Okay. It's actually asking for email address and to sign up for the newsletter. So if you want to collect like leads and stuff, like get the email address of people who visit your website, this is pretty useful. But I will just close this and see if it works. It looks like this is required. I wonder if I can just disable this here. Email integration. Let's take a look at email. This is the configure, activate, Lyro, personality, and let's see if I can disable the email. It doesn't look like I can just disable it easily. Maybe there is a way, but yeah, I will just enter it in this case. My demo email address. All right. And yeah, the AI Agent podcast discusses topic related to artificial intelligence and its applications. Read more here. It's actually linked into the page. So yeah, this looks good. And so this was the second the AI agent that yeah. This is all from me.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're hitting about the 40-minute mark, so we're actually in a good spot for me to show the last one, I think. Last one I got here is another one, and this is just to call out, like, obviously you have your mainstay examples of AI builders and stuff like, Elementor and Divi are like theme drag and drop builders that have AI components now. But inside of just the plugin directory, you're going to find some gems too. This is a very highly rated, as you can see, example of one that's decently similar. So AI Engine essentially seamlessly connects with the world of AI. It can do a bunch of different things. It's got chatbots in there. It's got forms, copilot, images and translations, fine-tuning embeds, all this stuff. And the reason that I'm calling this out is that it would do you well to just literally look through the WordPress plugin center in general, because this is what I found. And I'm pretty sure the pricing on this is actually not too bad. Like if I look at this, For one website yearly, it's probably like one of the cheaper options out there. And there is a free version to try out, because if you want to learn more about what these are like, you'll find that they actually do pretty okay. And a lot of them will have, obviously we think our chatbot's better, but if you want to try out and play around with different templates and make your own systems utilizing some chatbots and stuff like that, you can with different tools like this Meow App AI Engine Pro. There's a couple different ones out there to try out, but I literally, as you can see, you can click on this and download it and install it onto your website pretty quickly. There's a lot of pretty interesting free tools out there, and it's even getting to the point where now a tool like this has access to what I think is crazy is the MCP protocols that are coming out. So Are you familiar with MCP? Yeah. So as you can see, even this guy has like MCP protocol in there, which is kind of shocking. Allow powerful AI agents like Claude to fully control and manage your WordPress site. I'm interested to see where that goes in the future, right? We were talking about it earlier. We're talking about and showing manual click-clack improvement capabilities that you can do yourself. But imagine a world in where you've trained an agent on how to continuously update copy and stuff like that on your website, and then give it access to an MCP protocol, and then it does it. That's an interesting future thought experiment for programmatic AI controlled, moving from programmatic pages to AI augmented pages on a recurring basis.
Yeah,
that's going to be interesting.
Cool. Basically, those agents will have continuous connection to your website. They will be able to access your website whenever they need. One example would be if you show data on your website, right? The AI can continuously update that data and just provide the latest data. Think about this, an AI agent that's actually watching a basketball game and just takes the score and all the stats, right? It doesn't even have to watch. It can just watch an API and then take all the information and make analysis or create some information and just post it on your website, right? That's just like you have up-to-date information on your website. You can provide it to people, and it's all generated automatically. It's great for SEO. It's also great for people who just follow your website. So this kind of feels like, instead of hiring people, now you start using these AI agents, and then they actually do stuff for you. And with all these protocols like MCP, they will have continuous access, continuously be able to do all these things for you. It's pretty exciting.
Imagine a world in where someone would be able to write a news piece on Tyrese Halliburton choking in the NBA Finals within about 24 hours of the game, or well, not within 24 hours, but instead within 5 seconds of it, real time commentary, because that's what people do. They usually these news people, they'll be watching the game and they have like a story ready, kind of when it's finished based off of what happened, but an AI would be able to quickly pivot and all that kind of stuff if there's a game-winning shot, that sort of thing. So it's
also did
pretty
they
interesting.
would prepare 2 copies of the newspaper when something happens at night.
Exactly.
And they would be ready to publish any of them in whatever the election or whatever is happening. Results. they have 2 copies, and so now you don't even have to do that because the AI can just write stuff instantly. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, we appreciate you guys for listening to this episode of the AI Agents podcast.
Great show as well.
Please leave a like, comment, the works, do everything down there, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.